the doctor just showed up. Let's see what she's got to say.
Rain film for the moment.
Let's begin the investigation. First off, let's go to the special building and check the notice in the faculty room.
Seems easy enough. When I get to the room, one of the teachers informs me that Mr. Konoe, well, he's away at the moment. Which unfortunately means I'm going to have to ask Sakamoto.
Goodness gracious. You again?
Sakamoto's cold tone of voice makes it apparent that she finds this meeting just as unfortunate as I.
What's your business here? I have work to do.
Has a new notice from the departed arrived?
Notice? Oh, now that you mention it, I did get a report of something like that earlier. What about it?
What are you being so nonchalant for? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I believe I've made my position quite clear. I find this investigation of yours to be, at best, a pointless waste of time.
Sakamoto shoots a withering glare in my direction, looking like she just swallowed a bug. She's usually pretty open about her dislike of me, but she's taking it to another level today.
I got a report from the dorm manager the other day. She informed me that you took Doruyou and Kinukawa out and made them violate their curfew. The headmaster might have ordered me to let your absurd behavior slide. But this is unacceptable.
So that's why she's being particularly hostile toward me today. I didn't make those girls break curfew, but I can see how it'd skew that way in Sakamoto's mind, and I doubt my explanation would change much.
Those notices are pranks. It's mere coincidence that the students disappeared when the notices were issued. The departed, ghosts, the supernatural, it's all a bunch of ludicrous nonsense. To think a man like you has sullied the good name of teachers just to investigate this rubbish.
Sakamoto's practically got steam out of her ears. I wonder what I can do to calm her down. There is no reasoning with her. I don't want to be delicate. I don't believe in turning the other cheek. So ask her to at least cooperate. I don't care if you believe in the departed or not. But I'm only here because Mr. Konoe hired me, and I'm trying to do the job my client, your boss, asked me to. Can you at least cooperate? Where's the new notice?
I don't have it with me. I told the student who picked it up to throw it away.
You told them to do what now? Which student was it?
Kakuta from the disciplinary committee. He found it when patrolling the school.
What does he look like?
He's a strapping, well-built boy. He's in the karate club. Oh my, look at the time. I have to go now. I have a meeting.
Before I can even protest, Sakamoto's already left the room. Other teachers are following suit.
Well, She's clearly not a fan of yours, Yoshiki. Though, you pretty much earned that treatment for hitting on high school students.
That's not what happened. Stop making things weird. Looks like we're gonna have to put in some effort to find this Kakuta boy.
I mean, we might stumble upon him simply by stopping to talk to each stout student we see on the way. But it'd be nice if we had a bit more information to go on.
More information. Doruyou or Michiho might know him. Sakamoto's obviously going to be keeping a close eye on my contact with those two, but I can't let that interfere with my work. Well, they're part of student council. Doruyou is organizing documents in the student council room.
Oh, Mr. Yoshiki. Thank you again for your help.
Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Do you know Kakuta? I've heard he's a big guy from the disciplinary committee.
I know him. He's in 2C. How about you try looking for him in this classroom?
Got it. Thanks. Ah, I remember.
Oskar.
School is strange these days.
Mercy?
I know, right? It smells nasty in here. Is it because we departed?
Well, I've heard there's an outbreak of mold somewhere in the school.
Yikes. Just imagining that makes my skin itchy.
Anyway, let's go home.
Yeah.
The couple leave the area. Thrilling conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Notices for students are posted on the bulletin board. Club activities will be halted for the time being. Head home as soon as classes are over.
Spirits only appear at night, so we'd be fine during the day. I guess you could never be too careful.
Not to do bathrooms in the middle of the day, that's weird. Well.
Mercy.
Oh, hello there. I caught a painted lady in the courtyard earlier. Wanna watch some butterflies together?
Sorry, but I'm in a hurry now. Do you know Kakuta? I've heard he's a big guy from the disciplinary committee.
Oh, I saw him go into the third floor just now. What business do you have with that karate guy, you know? Is this new notice targeting the Karate Kid or something?
I don't know yet, but thanks for the info. Well, that's not going to stop me from going to 2C. I'll come back to you, ladies. It's unfortunate.
Are we the only ones left in the school?
Mercy.
Nope. I think the student council members are still here.
Damn. They sure like to stay late despite all the rumors.
I don't really feel the departed since I know you're going to protect me.
What the heck are you talking about? I'm totally not saving you. I'm not good with ghosts and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go home now.
What? Me too.
The female students take the stairs down. All the kids in school. Chase them all out. Hooligans trying to improve their grades and whatnot. Now let's go find them. Blocked. You don't look big and burly. I'm gonna talk to you anyway.
Emilio.
I saw a big guy go to the back of the hallway earlier. It's probably Kakuta from second year. I wonder what he's up to.
No good if you ask me. Oh yeah, he a big dude. There's a big, well-built guy standing over there. He looks pretty strapping. Are you Kakuta?
Jules?
Yes, my name is Shinichi Kakuta.
Where's the departed's notice? I'm hoping you haven't thrown it away already.
No, I still have it with me. Mr. Sakamoto told me to trash it, but I felt like I should show it to you since you're investigating them.
Brains and brawn. Thanks a lot.
You should thank Doruyou and Kinukawa. They've been asking everyone to pitch in and help you out, you know?
He pulls out the departed's notice and hands it to me.
If that's it, I'll be heading to my classroom. Feel free to come by to see if you still need anything. I'll be at the school for a while.
Kakuta then walks off. I quickly scan the new notice. There's all the hallmarks of the previous notices. An accordion folded piece of paper, eerie handprints on it.
So this is what a notice looks like, eh? It's really giving off the horror vibes. Hurry up and check it out. Come on.
Oh, just wait till we start finding teeth together. Dear Hooligan, Kokkuri will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Hooligan.
The next victim is Hooligan, and the spirit is Kokkuri? So, by hooligan, they mean those boorish thug types, right?
Yeah, so
So I think we should try and gather information that would lead us to the identity of these two things. Asking the remaining students would probably be more fruitful than asking the teachers. The faculty doesn't seem so cooperative.
yeah, and
Maybe that student council girl will tell you. I mean, she actually appears to be trying to help you. Also, I'd like to hear more from that Kakuta kid.
Yeah.
What's with you? Yeah? Come on, give me more to work with than that. This is your operation here. Don't make me handle everything alone.
Oh. Okay. As much as I want to point out that she's cut me off every time I've tried to speak, I hold my tongue, lest she cut me off again. Besides, Hiroo's plan of attack is basically what I would have suggested. We better start asking around about Hooligan and Kokkuri. You're awfully short.
You're just really tall.
Can't help it. Find a door leading to the emergency exit. Yep. Now we're gonna make sure this place is cleaned down. Oh, hello.
Yoshi.
Oh, it's just chairs sitting atop nicely lined up desks. Just like closing time in restaurants. The windows are covered by curtains. Make the most astute observations. I already talked to you. Nope. No, I'm not trust there's no one in the bathroom. We've had enough bathrooms. Oh, we're gonna go get rid of Kakuta first. God, he's huge.
Hello, Mr. Yoshiki. Do you still need anything from me?
Well, let's chat.
I've actually read that notice. A spirit named Kokkuri is going to kill who again tonight, right?
Well, Mr. Konoe told me not to discuss the incident with the students out of consideration for their mental well-being. I can't just give him a dismissive reply, though.
Yeah, no need to hide it. The rumors have spread. Izumi, the pianist, and Horikoshi, the model, have been killed just as the notice said, anyways. And the one who killed them was a spirit named the Departed, right? They're hiding in the school right now.
Well, if rumors of the incident have already spread to this extent, I'm not doing anyone any favors by keeping my mouth shut. I doubt that these rumors have been purposely spread by any one target. These students, well, they believe in the Departed, and they're connecting the dots and spreading the rumors on their own, just like high school.
The weakest students must be tired of living in fear. I guess they're scared of the idea that the person next to them might be the Departed.
Are you not scared, Kakuta?
Me? Scared? No way. If a spirit dares to show itself to me, I'll go to work with these fists.
I don't know what I was expecting. Talk about Hooligan.
That's the person they mentioned on the notice, right?
Do you have any idea who it might be?
We're talking about hooligans at this school. I can only think of the delinquents. Those punks keep ignoring the school's rules, and it's really pissing me off.
Kakuta's on the disciplinary committee, so it's not surprising that the behavior of some punks has got them all riled up. I once played a game about this where there was this dude running around in like some province in Japan. It was like called Shibuya or something. I wonder if Kakuta knows about this game.
Because I don't really understand spirits. How about asking Kinukawa from the student council? She seems to know a lot about this kind of stuff.
Been trying to avoid her. Every chat with her is really awkward. Make sure it's the same chat.
More and more students are getting terrified by the departed, and that's not a good thing at all. If you ask me, though, I think I need to train my mind and body more.
Never change, Kakuta. Never change. I do wish I had an option to tell him to go away and go home. But it's okay. He's got those fists. Fight my ex-wife.
Did you find Kakuta?
Yes, thank you.
I'm glad I could help. So, what did you want to talk about?
Actually, we found a new notice.
Oh, another one. So another one's finally here, huh? Show me.
I show Michiho the departed's notice.
So the next spirit is Kokkuri. Well, Kokkuri usually refers to that old fortune-telling technique. But I'm sure you already know that, right?
I do not.
Let me explain it to you then. Kokkuri is a fortune-telling technique that uses a coin and piece of paper. You summon a spirit named Kokkuri and ask them some questions. It can be dangerous since you're dealing with a spirit after all. There are some people who get a big scare out of it. But the Kokkuri you mentioned in the notice is not a ghost. It's a ghost, not a fortune-telling technique. So, Kokkuri is both the name of the technique and the summoned spirit, and the room is referring to the spirit.
Can you tell me more about it, Michiho?
Sure, why not? That reminds me. Hime and I were called by Miss Sakamoto this afternoon. Do you know what she said? Don't get too close to Mr. Yoshiki. He doesn't belong here.
Oh. I mean, I don't disagree, but okay. Sorry. I shouldn't have talked to you. She's probably going to give you a lecture.
Don't worry about it. You're my lifesaver, and you're hunting down the departed like I am. Hooligan? I can't think of anyone. Maybe Izumi, I guess? But he's dead already.
What about Kokkuri?
So, about the Kokkuri in the notice? I have a feeling it might be referring to Mr. Kokkuri. There's a rumor like that at Konohara Academy.
五章 こっくりおじさん。
Have you ever gone to the corridor on the second floor? Of course not, that place is restricted. Do you know why? It's because of the Kokkuri shrine. That place cursed. I'm not lying, it's the truth. I've even heard stories about it. One rainy day, some delinquents were hanging out on the second floor's corridor. They were kind of notorious. They were getting in fights on a daily basis. There were even rumors of them that they were getting into drugs. I guess they must have been bored. So they're messing around with the shrine as a dare and all laughing with their stupid faces. Kicking the shrine and scribbling on it, all sorts of things. One of them even put a cigarette on it. The wind of the rain got stronger. The delinquents were about to head back inside. At that moment, they heard a voice mixed with the wind.
Emilio.
They turned towards the old shrine. The source of the voice, figuring someone must have been playing a prank on them. Except they were the only ones in the corridor. Obviously, they thought they were just imagining things. Both delinquents looked at each other and ran away from the corridor as fast as they could. But that night, one of the delinquents, the one that snuffed out the cigarette on the shrine, felt a pain in his ear. He felt a strange sensation when he touched his ear. It was dry and rough. It was weird. Like there was something in his ear. Terrified, he went to go check himself in the mirror. Mushrooms were growing from his ear. Folded cat mushrooms that looked like maitake. The mushrooms continued to spread. From his ear to his neck, his cheeks, then his chin. The delinquent shrieked, and then... he called an ambulance. He got himself checked at the hospital. They found no trace of mushrooms. Because he had a really bad infection. The skin was rotting away, so they had to cut his ear off. When a teacher heard the story, they said, "It's the curse of Kokkuri Shrine." That voice must have been Mr. Kokkuri's, and that was his work. The rumors say Mr. Kokkuri is an apparition of a priest that haunts the shrine. And that was the rumor about Mr. Kokkuri. So please stay away from the shrine on the second floor's corridor. If you're cursed by the mushrooms, your lovely face will be ruined.
It's Mr. Kokkuri, the name of the shrine.
Correct. It's called Mr. Kokkuri because the shrine has a mysterious voice. No one knows what Mr. Kokkuri looks like, as they've only heard his voice. Creepy, isn't it?
Yes and no. Make sure the chat's the same.
Don't pay any attention to what Miss Sakamoto said. Hime and I are your allies. By the way, Mr. Yushiki, I've never seen this person beside you. Is she like a doctor like Mr. Daimon?
I'm a researcher, not a doctor, though I do also deal with the health of living beings as part of my job.
Huh, I see. An idol and a female scientist, huh? You sure have some amazing and gorgeous assistants. By the way, which one do you prefer?
They're both dependable in their own ways. I has the stamina, Hiroo, she has the intelligence.
That's not what I meant. Oh, well, it was stupid for me to expect it, something.
You two sure are close. This girl might be the departed, you know?
Yeah, so might you. Shush, Hiroo.
I don't mind. As long as Mr. Yushiki trusts me.
Sorry, it's a joke. I'm kind of on edge since we don't have any idea who the departed might be.
I don't mind. In this situation, it's natural to have some suspicion. I miss my normal school life.
Hey, Yoshiki. Shouldn't we be able to pretty much guess who Hooligan may be?
Based on what Michiho told me about the Mr. Kokkuri rumors. No, I have no idea. There has been no further information. If I'm gonna take a wild guess, you know what? I'm gonna go with a bad teacher.
A bad teacher? But who?
Me, I guess. That's what Sakamoto would think, at least.
This isn't the time to be joking. Right now, the person that best fits is the delinquent student she mentioned, though I have no idea who that student is.
Well, the rumor said a delinquent student was cursed by the shrine in the second floor corridor. Why don't we go take a look there, even though we were just told don't go to the second floor corridor.
Wait, are you serious? Please don't be serious. Aren't you being too cavalier here? We're going to be stepping into some deep shit if we approach that shrine.
Oh, I'm not doing it for entertainment. It's for the investigation. And you can stay here if you don't want to go.
Okay. I never said I didn't want to go. I just wondered if there was a better way to do this. That's it. I'm not scared at all.
That's good. I'm not scared either. Go see that second floor corridor. Is this the first time I've gone on the second floor corridor? I think so. Well, it should be just ahead. There's a crumpled paper in the gap between the doors. Oh, warning. The second floor corridor is off limits. Oh, the shrine where people supposedly heard Mr. Kokkuri's voice should be right ahead. Looks like the door's unlocked. Check the place out. Oh, this is much nicer than the first floor corridor.
Hey,
Wow,
here
but
we
the
are.
part doesn't. Oh,
No. No, thank you. You have fun with that, buddy.
No, I think we're gonna walk past her. We're gonna look at the shrine first. An old shrine is standing here. This has got to be the shrine from the rumor about Mr. Kokkuri. Let's take a closer look. I don't think yeah, okay. I don't have any items. The first thing that stands out is that it's a rather small shrine. It's completely weathered after being exposed to the elements for a long period of time. Another noticeable feature is the number of talismans on it. The image on the talismans looks kind of like a centipede. There's a small gap in the shrine door. Too dark to tell what's inside, though. We need to open the door first if we want to see what's inside. Ooh. Oh, that's tempting. I think we're going to talk to the creepy girl first. She might have something for us, like the flashlight I already have. Oh.
No.
Well, hello. A tanned, ostentatiously styled girl is absent-mindedly lingering near the shrine. You know what? We're gonna leave her be. I'm sure this will come back to bite me in the butt later.
Mm-hmm.
Let's open it. I reach toward the door to check what's inside.
Jules.
Old man!
A female student next to me groans and slowly forces out some words.
Don't do anything bad to the shrine.
I don't think opening the door is bad. I got plenty of health. We're fine. Open the door.
Old man, you're よたものだな Again!
Rallying, the female student launches an attack. So she is. With a terrifying look in her eyes, the female student raises something resembling a baton. I see something that looks like mushrooms around her neck. Maybe she's possessed. Bag? What? No. Power of teamwork. We're going to attack.
Yosh.
Yes, let's do this.
We swing my bag, trying to strike back. Before she can attack us, we land a solid hit with our combined strength. How's that? Female student recoils. Grab her, Hiroo.
Shiloh?
Sorry. Okay. Calm down.
Hiroo captures the student's arms from behind. Helping out, I immediately restrain her. Oh, she's yelling. The student lets out a yell, then goes quiet. Looks like that was the right choice. Teamwork. You know, I'm proud of myself. I got that right on the first try. The student faints and the mushrooms on her neck instantly vanish. So it really was a spiritual phenomenon, assuming the rest of the rumor is accurate. That would mean the mushrooms were the shrine's curse. Keep an eye on her, Hiroo. I'll investigate the inside of the shrine.
Sure thing.
I walk toward the shrine and put my hand on the door. There's a talisman on it.
You don't want to touch that?
Always. Inside the shrine, I find some bizarre stuff.
Oh, God!
A petri dish used for experiments. Inside the dish is a dead centipede. Some red substance appears to be growing from the centipede. What in the world is it? I've seen a lot of them. Never that.
I really hope I have kids in my bag. Oh, I see you found something interesting. Those red filaments are probably mushrooms. It's difficult to tell without the caps.
Without me realizing it, Hiroo's already peering over my shoulder.
Looks like those are mushroom hyphae growing on the dead centipede. Great sentence. I think they're Ophiocordyceps sinensis? Oh, very interesting.
Turn up your game a little bit, Shiloh.
Done.
But what is it doing here? Old shrines aren't usually a place where you'd store lab equipment.
What are you gonna do with the petri dish? Bet you're gonna keep it.
Maybe I'll just give it to you. I mean, I guess so, yeah. Impressed by Hiroo, whose eyes are sparkling with curiosity, I collect the petri dish. Creepy petri dish.
What are we gonna do with her? It doesn't seem like she's gonna regain consciousness anytime soon.
Oh, we can't just leave her here. Take her back to the infirmary. I hoist the female student onto my back and leave the corridor. From there, I walk straight to the infirmary. The smell of cigarette smoke assaults my nose the moment I enter.
待ちくたびれたぞ。
Who is...
Oskar, heard you're back. Oh, good timing.
You're finally back. I've been waiting.
Inside, I see a sharp-eyed man tossing a cigarette into a portable ashtray. Mashita.
Ugh, the smell of cigarettes.
I know, right?
Hey, no smoking inside the school. There are kids here. You're a terrible influence, you know. Where's your common sense, Mashita?
Oh, is that how it is? Back in my day, the teachers would openly smoke in the faculty room.
Well, times have changed. You need to be more considerate.
What a pain.
I'll show you pain.
Don't push your luck. Anyway, who's that kid on your back?
Let me lay her down. Let me lay her down first, then we can talk. It's heavy. I put the unconscious girl down on the bed. She's totally out of it. Guess I'll have to just leave her here for the moment.
Alright, can you give me the details now? Don't exactly expect to reunite with your friend and find him carrying an unconscious girl on their back.
Fine. I've got some questions to ask too. Let's just skip the pleasantries. Let's ask what you think about the case.
Yasouka gave me a summary of the case. A spirit masquerading as a student, huh? Wonder how their grades are.
He's cracking jokes, but his eyes show no trace of a smile. Under the surface, he must be just as tense as we are.
You wanna know what I think?
I wouldn't have asked if I didn't.
You're basically being jerked around by the departed's notice. All those spirits are coming from the notices, and you're still no closer to figuring out who the departed is.
Maybe you're right. But if I just ignore the notices, someone's gonna die.
Then what's your plan? You're just gonna keep dancing to their tune until they get bored and quit?
That's...
Don't get sidetracked and forget your original goal, Yashiki. The only way you can solve this case is to find the departed hiding in the school. And what you should do is start looking at everyone around you as a potential suspect.
Let's find out what he's been up to. Satoru Mashita, a mark bearer and former detective who's now working as a private investigator. He's not really all that knowledgeable about spirits and paranormal phenomena. But after the events of our shared past, he often joins me when I'm on a spirit-related case.
Never would have expected to have come to a place like this, even on an investigation.
You mean a school is still in session?
Yeah. Place full of brats sounds like nothing but trouble to me. Hell, I got scolded for having a freaking smoke. Sneaking into abandoned school is way easier.
If you want respiratory cancer, that's on you.
It's easier than
My
smoking.
body, I'll die how I want to.
To each their own. But let me just make one thing clear, Mashita. I'm begging you. Please try not to attract any unwanted attention. I already have a teacher that hates me.
No guarantees on that one, pal. I'm just gonna do things my own way. If anyone's got a problem with that, they'll just have to deal with it.
Oh, so it's a day that ends in wine.
It is. Today. The corner of his mouth twitches into a mischievous grin. Mischievous? I don't know.
Mischievous.
I've always wondered about the proper pronunciation of that word.
It's mischievous.
Why are you in my head?
Don't ask
It's all that lung cancer.
It's mischievous.
Do we have a psychic link? Do all death marks have a psychic link?
You know what? That might actually be a good discussion for later. Mashita's a man who will do anything for his investigation. Mr. Kanoe and Sakamoto will not appreciate his presence or his methods. But his eccentric methods have a way of dragging the truth out of situations where a more civilized approach would fail. Wow. Well, let's ask why he's here. Why are you here, Mashita? Have you finished your job, Mashita?
Yeah, can't tell you much about it though, since I'm under NDA. And just when I thought I'd be able to relax for a bit. That hag Yasouka asked me to help you out. She's a real slave driver.
This man is different from the other mark bearers. He smokes. Because of his job, he's a seasoned veteran where it comes to cases involving dangerous and bizarre spirits. If he's offering to help, I'll jump on it. And his help makes it that much more likely that Hiroo and the Departed's targets will survive. Not that Hiroo is targeting anyone, just that Hiroo and the Departed's targets, they'll survive.
I mean, you don't know. You don't know what I'm about
That's
to
true.
do.
You could be the hooligan. Well, sorry for causing you trouble.
Save your thanks for the old bag, I'm just here to work. By the way, Yoshiki.
Mashita jerks his head over in the direction of the girl on the bed.
Tell me about her already. How long are you gonna make me wait?
I share everything I've learned about Mr. Kokkuri and Hooligan and the events at the shrine.
So this kid attacked you? School violence is kind of a lost art these days. What a special moment in your teaching career, eh, Mr. Yoshiki?
Cut it out with that. Hearing you say that makes my skin crawl.
No matter how you choose to look at it, this kid isn't normal. She called us hooligans and had mushrooms growing along her neck.
Right. Considering that, maybe she was possessed by Kokkuri. Ugh. I recall the time Michiho was possessed by slip-mouthed Kashima. She was fully under the control of the spirit, led by their desires. This student might have been the same as her.
Who is this kid anyway? She doesn't have her student handbook, and no matter how much we shake her, she's not showing any signs of waking up.
Waiting for her to wake up is such a waste of time. Let's just ask someone else about it. Should be able to find someone who knows who she is pretty quickly. She's obviously trying to stand out.
Let's ask around about the Petri dish too while we're at it. Who knows? Maybe we can learn who placed this in the shrine.
So if we're just gonna show that thing to the students, they're gonna start talking about me.
As if they don't already. It's too late to worry about your reputation. You already tricked 2 female students into breaking their curfew.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
I'm just saying!
I don't care if you're getting all chummy with those brats for the investigation, but you better not do something weird that ends up blowing back onto me, Yoshiki.
We're mark bearers, not Minecraft YouTubers.
Give me a break, you two. Oh, I really hope this puts a stop to this topic. I'll have whoever I don't bring with me keeping an eye on the unconscious girl while I resume the investigation. Let's see if anyone at the school can tell me about this girl or the petri dish. Alright, let's hit that big bad save. Overwrite it, correct?
Yes.
Before I make my choice on which one of these wonderful people I get to bring with me, is there anything that
You're the one who calls us your friends.
your fellow mark bearers, we all suffered a familiar trauma. Does it matter which one I take with them? It doesn't matter which one I take. You know, then Mashita is very interested in this girl, so he can sit here and he can keep watching over her.
That's not gonna look suspicious.
We're gonna go show a creepy petri dish to people. Where? I don't know. But somewhere.
Maybe start in the faculty room, see if any teachers know anything?
Maybe we can go freak out Sakamoto with it.
Oh!
There's no
Lame.
Libraries are resources of knowledge. Maybe there's a librarian. I've never seen one. Well, still no one. I would say let's go to the infirmary, but we were just there.
We were just there.
Maybe Doruyou's
Jinx.
still here. There she is.
Did you find Kakuta?
Yes, along with the new notice.
So there's another new notice. Mind showing me?
Not at all. I showed Doruyou the departed's notice.
So they're threatening to kill someone again?
And it's my job to prevent that from happening. If you've got any information that could help, please let me know.
Sure.
We're gonna forgo chatting and we're just gonna get right to it. Oh, that's a lot. Talk about the delinquent girl. I described the girl who attacked me and asked if she knows her.
I think I have an idea who she is. It might be one of the first years, Saki Maruhashi.
What's she like?
I don't know her personally, but some of the first year council members were telling me some things. They said that she's never had any friends, and is always on her own. She's got a bad rep because of it. There's nobody to defend her. There are all kinds of rumors surrounding her, saying she likes to go out at night, drink and smoke, and she's associated with a biker gang.
Huh. These may just be rumors, but if they're true, that'd make Saki Maruhashi a kid worthy of the name Hooligan. I feel like I just put this together in my head, but what do you know about the Hooligan?
Hooligan, huh? Compared to model and pianist, this one's got a lot more room for interpretation. Finding the target might not be so easy.
What about Kokkuri?
You should ask Michiho instead. She's over on the second floor of the new building.
That's fair. And a centipede? I take out the creepy petri dish and show it to Doruyou.
What is that? A dead centipede? And what are those red things?
They're actually mushrooms. Do you know anything about this petri dish?
Not at all. I don't know anything at all about it. Mr. Ishiki, can you please keep it away from me?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Doruyou breathes a huge sigh of relief when I put the petri dish back into my bag.
Great job traumatizing the kid.
I mean, I'm a great teacher, too. You should see me whenever I teach. Her reaction's totally normal, though. Hiroo and I have just become so desensitized to these sorts of creepy things, we forget how normal people view them. We talked about all of that. How's life, Doruyou?
Oh, that reminds me. I've been wondering about this for a little bit now. I realized you started calling Michiho by her first name. Mind telling why?
Oh, I had a feeling this would come up. Actually, tell Doruyou about how Michiho forced me to call her by her first name if I wanted her to cooperate.
I figured. I couldn't imagine someone as serious as you just deciding to be so comfortable with their students.
You bring up a good point. What do you think? Should I go back to calling her by her last name?
No, don't do that. Michiho will hate me.
What? Why would she?
She's trying to get along with you in her own way. So I don't want to interfere with her wishes like that.
Oh. Alright. I'm not sure I want to chat anymore. Let's go separate ways. I finish my conversation with Doruyou and leave the student council room. You know who I think would love this creepy dish?
Who?
I think Kakuta would like it. He's a big, strong guy. I mean, he does want to work out his brain and his body. He's got them fists to fight all them spirits. So maybe he can fight some centipede mushrooms too. We'll be back, Michiho. Gotta go talk to the scariest student in the world.
Stop running. I have asthma.
Oh, you too? You know, you keep that up, you're gonna end up in a coma.
Hello, Mr. Ishiki. Do you still need anything from me?
Oh, you know it. We're just going straight to it. Tell me about this. I take the creepy petri dish from my bag and show it to Kakuta. Oh, the moment he sees the dish, his eyes bulge. What's wrong, Kakuta?
No, it's just... My apologies. It's just so disgusting. I don't even know what to say. Centipedes alone are already gross, but mushrooms just like that makes it so much worse. Where did you even find this? The science room?
No. It was inside the shrine in the second floor's connecting corridor.
Huh. What was that thing doing in there?
I have no idea either. Doubt it's a prank.
Oh. I have to get back to patrolling. Sorry, but I gotta enter chat here.
Oh. Kakuta bids us farewell and quickly leaves the classroom.
That wasn't suspicious at all.
I think he's scared of centipedes.
Hey, Yoshiki? There's something weird with Kakuta's statement. Did you catch it?
No, but I hope you did. What's off about Kakuta's statement?
What he said about the mushrooms.
Alright.
How was he able to recognize what they were?
Oh, it's the mushrooms, of course. You make a good point. When I first saw that petri dish, I didn't even realize they were mushrooms. But Kakuta noticed that right away. You're right, that is a bit strange.
Exactly. For a sec there, I was worried that you might have missed it. I have a feeling he knows where those mushrooms came from.
Inside the centipede. Yeah. See? We got this.
Where the spores came from, genius!
We better go speak to Kakuta again. He should still be at school. Let's go find him. Oh no. He could... We're gonna have to... Let's go say hi to Michiho.
Do you know that female mantis devours the male mantis after mating?
I don't like where this is going.
That's a way to greet people.
So, what do you want to ask me?
Nothing anymore. No, we're gone.
Oh, boy. The kids you hang around with, Yoshiki.
It was a choice. Floor up.
Speaking of floors, I'm fucking floored that someone opens a conversation that way.
You know, we'll get back to it. The offhanded remark about a mantis. Oh, maybe she's into bugs. Was it etymology? Entomology?
Entomology is the study of bugs. Etymology is the
etymology
history
is
of
the word.
language.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, you think with my background in linguistics, I would know this, but you know.
Your background is literally in etymology.
You know, God, I was not expecting him to be there. Oh, this is a new room. Michiho or science room? You know, she's really weird. We're going science room.
Yeah, let's wait until later to talk to weird child. Very weird child.
A large shelf with a glass door. Flasks and vials are stored inside. They're clearly lab equipment used for class. I better not touch them. I'm a teacher.
You know, that Erlenmeyer flask could be used to hold a lot more than chemicals.
Gesundheit. Oh.
I work at...
It's okay, we got dead insects stuck on this door.
Oh, goodness gracious, they should store these more carefully. And again, what do I expect from a public school and how they store lab equipment? I'm a pharmacy technician.
This is an academy. It is a feeder school, possibly private school, possibly charter school. I don't know.
Yoshi.
We just work here. A pile of cases used for carrying equipment. I shake it lightly. Doesn't seem like there's anything inside.
It's hot in here. That'll be fine.
Hey, found him.
Busted!
Kakuta's inside the storage room. Hiding. Several documents are scattered on the floor below him. It looks as if the room has been ransacked.
Mr. Yoshiki. I didn't do this. The room was already a mess when I came in. Please, you gotta believe me.
Just tell me what happened here first, Kakuta.
Yes. When I was patrolling the school, I saw someone coming out of the science room. It seemed kind of suspicious, so I decided to check it out. The room looked the same as it always does, but I unlocked this storage room here to have it look just in case. That's when I found this mess.
That's what you're saying happened?
Yes, that's what really happened. Damn, I could have caught the culprit if I just got here just a little bit sooner.
Kakuta's eyes dart every which way as he's trying to spin his tale. My gut tells me that he's hiding something. Let's press him for details. I didn't see no person. Let's ask him about it. You saw someone coming out of the room, right? What did they look like?
A delinquent boy with brown hair.
You have brown hair.
He was running at full speed, so I couldn't get a good look at his face.
Why didn't you chase him?
I didn't know what I should do. At that time, I had no idea what he'd been poking around in the storage room.
Okay, and what about the science room? Is anything missing from the science room?
I don't think so. But I'm totally not sure since I don't often come here. My apologies.
Did you check if there were any shadows? Someone might be hiding in here. In there.
I checked over the room, but I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. That's why I decided to enter the storage room.
And you have a key? Storage room was locked, right?
Yes, so I unlocked it. Since I'm on patrol, I have the keys with me.
Is it easy to borrow the keys?
Not at all. Who knows what those delinquents would do if they had these keys? Only trustworthy students like me, someone on the disciplinary committee, would be able to borrow the keys.
That's all I need to hear from Kakuta. Of the 3 pieces of information he gave me, 2 of them are inconsistent. He may give himself away if we point it out. Let's put his feet to the fire, shall we? Well, Hiroo, you were here listening to this with me.
The delinquent in the science room. You should have noticed, first of all, that one of the petri dishes is missing because it was probably stolen from the supply cabinet. And I don't buy that he didn't see the delinquent. Exactly. And if the delinquent, if they even exist, was running towards him out of the science room, he should have been able to make out at least some of their facial features.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy it. I'm willing to buy that the disciplinary committee has access to the keys.
Yeah, so am I. Alright, let's call him on the hooligan in the science room. I think he is both of them. He's a hooligan, and he's a science room. You said you saw a delinquent student, right?
Yes, that's right.
And that the culprit entered the science room.
Correct.
Don't you think those two statements clash with each other?
No, I don't think so. Please, don't make any weird accusations, Mr. Ishiki.
Oh, sorry.
Wait,
Apparently.
how would the student, how would the delinquent have been able to get into the science room? There we go, no! The delinquent and the key! Because how would the delinquent have been able to get into the science room storage room?
I mean, I think we're pretty clear that he is the delinquent. The delinquent had brown hair, he's got brown hair.
Fair enough. But he's trying to say
It's
that
a
the
one-to-one.
delinquent is someone else.
It's because there wasn't a mirror, so he didn't get a good look at the face. Alright, so we already went over. You saw a delinquent student.
Yes, that's right.
And you said it was locked when you came in, which means the perpetrator locked it behind himself. But you also said the key is under tight control, and that it will never be lent out to untrustworthy, delinquent students. I was wondering if you could explain that for me.
He must have stolen the spare key. Those delinquents, they have no shame. I mean, what else is this guy capable of?
Lying to teachers? Well, I suppose we can always go check if the spare key's been stolen or not. Except, I've got an alternate theory. Kakuta, you broke into the room using the key that you're holding. I have no idea why you did that, but you started acting weird after I showed this to you. Do you know anything about these mushrooms?
I don't really know the details. I was just told to do this.
By who?
That's...
The sound of a phone vibrating echoes in the room. Kakuta takes out his phone. You're in a conversation, you didn't put your phone on vibrate. Kids these days. He then stares at the
No,
screen.
it was on vibrate.
His eyes are still wide with intense concentration.
Oh. I was summoned. I have to go. Or else I'll be killed.
Killed? Who told you they're gonna kill you?
Kakuta runs out of the storage room screaming at the top of his lungs. Wait! Why would you run out? I dash after Kakuta with Hiroo following hot on my heels. When I saw him running away like that, my mind immediately flashed back to Naomi Horikoshi, who ran away from us right before she met a tragic fate. I'm determined to prevent history from repeating itself. But my stamina fails me midway through the chase and Kakuta disappears into the distance.
Damn, that kid's in peak condition. He didn't even slow down for a moment. Is he even human?
I agree with Hiroo. You know who could have caught him? Daimon. His physical prowess certainly seems like it's beyond that of a typical high school student. Almost as if he's being possessed by a spirit.
Guess we should just go back to the science room and inspect what he left behind. Whew.
Yeah. We return to the science room's storage room. My whole body feels as heavy as lead, both physically from fatigue and mentally from the looming sense of powerlessness. I'm starting to feel like I'm prey stuck in a spider's web, struggling pointlessly while the departed exerts total control over me. Does this struggle have any purpose? Can I even save a single person?
Aw, come on, not that frown again. I get what you're feeling, but set it aside and cope with it later. We still have some time before night comes. Let's do what we need to do.
Okay. I know. Hiroo is right. We need to act, not mope. Let's inspect the storage room. We need to figure out why Kakuta broke into this place. I gotta find out about this taxidermy. This is a fine, stuffed bear. You know, I once heard that bears are they're kind of like big rats, right?
Is it weird that I kind of want to pet it?
No, not at all. It's not uncommon for schools to have stuffed animals. Oh, taxidermied animals. But a taxidermied bear? Well, that's unusual. I'm drawn to it. I'm gonna take it home. I see something glowing in its mouth.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Put my hand in the mouth, though. Can't fit it all the way inside.
What are you doing, Yoshiki?
Putting my hand in a bear mouth. Oh, there's something inside of it, but my hands are too big to fit all the way in.
Do you want me to give it a try then? I have like ridiculously tiny hands.
You are like a good foot shorter than I am.
And I count pills all day.
I mean, I didn't mean it that way, but okay. Would you mind trying it for me?
To be honest, I don't really wanna do it since it looks like there'll be weird bugs in there, but I guess I have no choice.
Human free will doesn't work that way. Hiroo timidly puts her hand into the bear's mouth with a gloomy expression on her face.
Just a little bit more. It's so weird in here.
Weird watching this.
Nice! Got it! Here you go.
Yeah. All that effort for an eerie tooth.
Oh, it's got the cordyceps on it. Just like the cordyceps on the centipede.
Are you sure it wasn't blood?
No, those are red cordyceps.
Kakuta was rummaging through this shelf until a bit ago. The door's wide open and the documents are all scattered. Look at documents.
Yoshi.
There are several documents on the floor. I pick up one of the documents and look at the cover. There's a label with a caption written on it. Research on native plants that grow around Konohara Academy. There are 2 dates written under the title, one from 11 years ago and another from 9 years ago. Did this research span 2 years? I find a preface on the next page. The fox forest behind the school seems to have a special environment. A variety of plants native to the area can be seen there. As a science teacher at Konohara Academy, I set out to catalog all of them. Following the preface page, there's a summary of the research done on various plants. There are photos of plants and moss, complete with detailed research information. It's thorough, yet a surprisingly easy read. Clear that the author is both a fine writer and educator. What in the page between fox azalea and foxtail fern has been torn out. I skim through to the end, but I don't find anything about the red mushrooms.
Maybe what you were looking for is on the torn page?
Most likely. I was just thinking that. Kakuta must have done this. I bet it's why he snuck in here.
Why would he do that, though? If he got caught, he'd be expelled. So you're saying that mushroom data would have been worth the risk for him?
I guess he thought it was. I can't even imagine what information would be that important, though. If we can find that lost page, we may get a step closer to understanding Kakuta's motives.
Should we report this to the school, Yoshiki?
No. We shouldn't. We'd back Kakuta into a corner if we did. We can always decide to turn him in later once we've heard his side of the story.
You and your ethics and investigation.
I mean, I kind of just want to tell Mashita about it.
Yoshi.
There's a large spiral shell fossil inside the shelf. A nautilus. Is this an ammonite? Its distinctive shape looks pretty artistic for something natural. There are still nautilus that are still alive today in the oceans, so that is not actually that odd.
Yoshiki, did you just say that that shell had autism?
Nautilus.
No,
the name of the submarine in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
You said it looked too autistic to be normal.
Artistic.
Ah. There goes my hearing issues again.
No, it's okay. I don't speak very well. English is not my first language.
No, I just have a brain that's fried from being in a pharmaceutical lab for 20 years.
It's all that contact high.
I wear gloves. I'm a professional.
Mercy, I think.
Mr. Yoshiki, finally. Abe showed up earlier and left me a message. Speakers of wisdom, I shall await you in the garden of knowledge.
What does that even mean? He's so weird.
Don't ask me. I've got no clue either. Well, that's all. See you later.
Okay, thank you.
Helpful for a weird girl.
She's been very helpful. And having finished her business with us, Michiho strolls off. Garden? What? Garden of Knowledge? Oh, library. That makes sense. Okay, figured she would have left the building. Oh, I was wrong. So this isn't the Garden of Knowledge. Or so I thought. After a beat, a boy suddenly emerges from behind the bookshelves.
Welcome to the Garden of Knowledge, Mr. Yoshiki. Seeing that you're here, that must mean you're in need of assistance from the sage, aka me.
You're the one that called me here.
Goodness. So you haven't realized it yet. The left eye said you wanted my wisdom. That's why I told you where I was in advance. Consider this my being generous and proactively providing you service.
I can't follow his line of thinking at all. One thing for certain, he's being nice to me today. Maybe he's in a good mood or something. There's a good chance to get some information out of him. Play along. I didn't realize that your clairvoyance let you see so far ahead. You really are incredible. And just as you mentioned, there was something I wanted to ask you.
That's right. Ask away. I'm listening.
I just want to know what you've been up to. You seem to be in a good mood today. What's got you feeling so upbeat?
A fine perception. I expected no less from the one and only spirit doctor. I'll be meeting my mentor for the first time in a while today.
So they're the reason you turned out this way? I mean, are they the person who got you interested in paranormal phenomena?
Correct. The great master taught me the truth of the world. It made me the man I am today.
They're the reason why Abe has developed such an, I think the word's interesting personality. They just warped his mind and completely ruined a kid's life. You hate to see it. Didn't realize my thoughts would be so brutal.
Please wait, Mr. Yoshiki. I shall share information regarding the departed in case of one condition. That condition being, you must complete my trial.
What trial?
I want to see your true abilities as a spirit character. Be your spiritual state or power. Show me everything.
I'm busy with my investigation, though.
I'll take but a moment of your time. Are you ready?
Oh. I'm gonna do it anyway, but no.
Just do it, Yoshiki.
Now, allow me to explain the trial. I have 3 talismans with me. Take them and get a good look. Each talisman has a symbol on it. Triangle, square, or star. I'm going to envision one symbol in my head. I'm sure you already know what you should do. Right?
No.
You merely need to read my mind with your supernatural powers. They state the symbol I'm picturing.
The heck? Did you hit your head or something?
The prowling of outsiders is not necessary for this trial. This is my trial for Mr. Yoshiki.
I'm not a psychic, let alone someone with supernatural powers.
Humbling yourself, I see. I selected a symbol. Now, demonstrate your powers to me. Seman. Salmon. Salmon.
Abe starts mumbling something as if, I don't know, he's meditating. See, this is why I think he might be part of the Departed. He might be the Departed. I've never had to deal with one of this from a normal person before. Alright. Seimon is what they call a pentagram in divination, which would be a star. But he might be trying to throw me off, and the correct answer could be either triangle or square. Do I need to give a correct answer, though? What kind of question am I asking? Do I need to...
Team up, team up, team up, team up.
Oh, and the creepy petri dish. Throw him off his game. Both of us try opening the lid of the petri dish to see inside. The lid's on there very hard. The hideous centipede shows up the moment I open the lid. I'm pretty sure Abe's terrified of bugs, Hiroo.
I see. Ishiki, you better show our young friend here what's in the dish.
I present the petri dish to Abe, making sure he gets a good look at the centipede inside.
Huh? Centipede! Get away from me, please!
Are you gonna give me your information? Give us your information then.
You unheaded scoundrels! This is unfair!
This is your punishment for disrespecting adults and wasting our time, you brat. What are you gonna do now?
Fine, I lose. Get the petri dish away from me now.
Ah, yeah, got him.
Nothing like traumatizing children.
Mm-hmm. Age and wisdom.
I have learned a lot. So, this is how you exterminate spirits. You observe them and strike at their weaknesses. How incredible. Spirit Doctor.
Well, I fulfilled my end of the bargain, Abe. Time for you to spill everything you know.
Understood.
Do you want to show him the...
Oh yeah, we're going right back to it.
Yep.
Yep. We're showing him that petri dish again.
Stop it! It's too much!
I put it back into my bag in light of his feelings.
There is no way either of us should have teaching licenses at all.
I described the girl who attacked me and asked if he knows her.
I'm not familiar with such an individual. Well, if I refuse to even see those of low spiritual state,
it's just heterochronia.
Hooligan. Huh. A person who's a far cry from an upstanding citizen I am. I have the faintest idea who that might be.
I let him know that a new notice has arrived and asked him about Mr. Kokkuri.
So this time it's Mr. Kokkuri, huh? I know him, obviously. The spirit that haunts the shrine and the second floor's connecting corridor as well as the Fox Forest. Is it not?
Forest? That's news to me.
Goodness me, Spirit Doctor didn't even know that trivial bit of information? I guess you leave me no choice. Allow me to tell you the rumors I've learned.
Please do go on.
This was a well-known rumor that spread around 10 years ago. There's an old shrine gate in the north corner of the school grounds. Beyond the gate lies a path leading to the forest. It's said he appears there at night. A man clad in white garb and a fox mask. He is Mr. Kokkuri. He is dubbed Kokkuri because of the mask. As I'm sure you know, the ritual used to speak with the dead, Kokkuri summons a part fox spirit. I believe it was given a name by someone who knew he was a fox spirit. It's said Mr. Kokkuri used to be a priest of a shrine in the forest. In his past life, he patrolled the path and performed ritual cleansings to keep the shrine free of negative energy. He continues this routine even after death. He'll never forgive anyone who disgraces the shrine. Should he find one? He'll shoot that scoundrel right in the head. That is Mr. Kokkuri I know. Thank you for allowing me to impart my wisdom.
Well, that's different from the rumor I heard.
There are two rumors of Mr. Kokkuri, after all. The Fox Horse rumors predates the one about the second floor shrine. Perhaps details have changed over time through retelling of the rumor.
No, they were completely different. Or what if both rumors are actually true and none of the details have been changed at all? What if Mr. Kokkuri actually shows up both in the forest and the corridors?
Interesting. Unfortunately, the Mr. Kokkuri of the corridor is completely different from the one in the forest, in terms of the period, place, and the curses they wield. You still think they are the same?
Did I say anything to indicate that they might be the same?
You did.
Did I? I don't know.
No, you said that both legends are true, not that they're the same person.
Yeah. No,
Come
I
on,
think they're
spirit
different
doctor.
spirits.
That would mean there are two spirits with the name Mr. Kokkuri. It's just like a twin switching trick in those old detective stories. Spirit Doctor's creative power is truly something to behold.
What do you think, Abe?
I have no idea. For the conclusion would require more information. Should we assume both rumors are true, though? That means the two spirits are connected.
Is there anything that leads you to that conclusion?
More or less. The priest that becomes Mr. Kokkuri is said to have traveled the forest path in his past life. That path connected two shrines. The first one is shrine in the forest, and the other one is Kokkuri's shrine on the second floor. You see, that shrine was originally on the ground.
Kokkuri appears in both shrines because they are connected. Is that what you think?
Precisely. Two shrines and two rumors relate to Kokkuri. What could this mean?
I have no idea, but every time I talk to you, I end up with more questions than I came in with. I already asked you about life. You frustrate me, Abe. After I finish talking with Abe, I leave the library. He did help. But Hiroo's phone is vibrating and throws me out of my thoughts.
Oop. Excuse me for a moment.
Hiroo answers the phone and begins to speak. Judging from the parts of the conversation I can hear, it seems like Mashita's on the other end of the call.
Mashita said the girl has regained consciousness. talk. Or, in his words, I didn't come here to deal with brats. Get your asses back here now. Such a chore.
Shall we head to the infirmary? It's almost time for students to leave the school anyway. And I was going to bring him to the forest with me.
Oh, good. You can now have a boys' night. Can I leave the talking to you, Yoshiki? You're the faculty member here, after all.
I'm not super confident, but I'll give it a shot. I find the delinquent girl and Mashita glaring at each other when I arrive at the infirmary.
About damn time you got back here. I told this brat what happened. I'm not sure if she actually understood anything. Seeing as how she hasn't spoken a damn word. Do something about it, Yoshiki.
So, this situation falls to me. Once I'm all ready, I should talk to the delinquent girl. Well, let's see what I can buy with tea. Oh, Moe left all the sacred stuff. You know what? See what happens. Oh, good. Always +1 your gear. Save. Oh, man. Do we want to call it here before we get into a new conversation?
Keep going.
After taking a deep breath and organizing my thoughts, I approached the girl and I talked to her. Glad to see you've regained consciousness. Your name's Saki Maruhashi, right? The name's Yoshiki. I'm a temporary teacher here. Have you heard anything about me? I'm currently investigating the departed case. How do I put this? Do you remember attacking me with a baton? This isn't going well. She's not answering at all. A chime sounds, signaling the closing of school for the day.
I'm going.
Oh. Okay. Maruhashi starts walking toward the exit. Wait, please. There's something I want to ask you. Or, okay.
Live scot-free.
Well, at that moment, someone else enters the infirmary.
Ray,
Good afternoon. It's quite lively here, isn't it?
Yasouka?
My, it's been a while since we last saw each other.
The beguiling, kimono-clad woman is Towako Yasouka. She's another mark bearer and also a renowned fortune teller. She's also quite famous as a spiritualist and has helped me quite a lot. The sacred objects Moe had brought to the school are actually hers. What brings you here?
Why, I'm here to help you out, obviously. Daimon and Mo have been keeping me informed about your case. I see you've gone and gotten yourself wrapped up in another terrifying incident.
And knowing you, I suppose the wheels of fate must be turning once again.
None can escape the fate they were born with. I'm curious to see what twists and turns that strange fate of yours will take you down.
Perhaps Yasouka's aid has given her this philosophical perspective on life. However, she's certainly not cold-hearted. If she were, she wouldn't bother lending a hand to people who face a daunting fate.
By the way, who is this girl?
Maruhashi stares at Yasouka. This is a far different look than the glare she directed at us earlier. There's not a trace of her prior hostility.
You're Towako Yasouka, aren't you? You're on OMG Paranormal Experience.
Yes, that is I.
Whoa, are you serious? Our legendary celeb is here! Shit! I'm like super nervous right now!
What's with that 180? Maruhashi went from ice cold to totally excited. She seems overjoyed to meet someone that she's seen on television.
Your raw energy is out of this world! Miss Yasouka, you're so freaking refreshing!
My. Thank you, dear. You are also very beautiful. That hair color suits you well.
You think so? Miss Yasouka, can I have your autograph?
After that, I asked Yasouka to help me persuade Maruhashi to talk. Because of that, she reluctantly agrees to cooperate with us.
I'm only doing this because Miss Yasouka asked me. I don't like you. So, what do you want to know?
Asked about you.
Oh, you want to get to know me? Saki Maruhashi from 1B. My favorite subjects are math and art. My favorite food is My favorite food is sweet red bean buns, and I love looking at motorcycles.
Just looking at them, not riding?
Yeah, I don't have a license. I really love the plating and gold glitter paint on vintage motorcycles. My cousin's the leader of a biker gang. He's got this red chicken on the cowl of his bike, and it just looks so cool.
Once Maruhashi starts excitedly talking about motorcycle detailing, she looks like any other enthusiastic kid. I've heard that you're often hanging out by yourself.
I can't help that, you know. There's no one in the school like that I can talk about art. And I get bored talking with them about other stuff.
What do you know about Mr. Kokkuri? You know anything about Mr. Kokkuri?
Nope. Never heard of him before. Who is he anyway? That's a pretty strange name.
He's a spirit that haunts the second floor corridor.
Are you for real? I would have never gone there if I'd known. It's stupid to mess around with spirits. Does that show up from the shrine?
It's also said he appears in the Fox Forest with a gun.
Not the Fox Forest. That place sure is bad news, huh? I've heard weird stories about it.
What kind of stories? Are they about spirits or...
Nah, not those kind of stories. I heard punks used to sneak into the forest a long time ago. I don't know if it's real or not, but apparently some of them never come back.
Punks in the forest at night, huh? Strange combination.
Don't ask me why. I've got no idea. But none of the students here ever go near that forest because of that rumor.
Well, why'd you try and beat us up?
I don't remember. It's like there's a blank spot in my memory or some shit.
How much do you remember then?
I remember going to the corridor after school. I know that place is, like, off limits, but I like hanging out there, you know? It's empty and the wind feels really nice. I was just spacing out while looking at the sky. But then I got this strange feeling. I got goosebumps. I started freaking out. And it all came from that shrine. So I approached it. And I opened the door. I found a disgusting petri dish inside. I thought it was just a horrible prank. So I went to grab it. And my memory got wiped after that. I don't even remember attacking you or being carried to the infirmary or anything. That's all.
So you're not the one that put that dish in there?
Of course not. My Gramps is the chief priest of Kentucky Shrine. Ever since I was a kid, I had a fear of gods drilled into my skull. And you think I did such blasphemous shit? Hell no!
Well, seeing how pale her face is, I don't think she's lying. Who put the petri dish there then? I've asked her everything I can think of. Is Saki Maruhashi really the hooligan that Mr. Kokkuri is targeting? I share my doubts with the mark bearers and ask for their opinion. Travis away, okay.
Neither the law of matter of conservation nor Euclidean geometry apply to spiritual beings, so it's not like you can apply logic here. I don't know about her being the target hooligan, but she's definitely a delinquent.
I'm thinking the same thing. Hey, old hag. The spiritual stuff is kind of your whole thing, no? Give us your take.
Let's see. Maruhashi doesn't strike me as a malicious person. And if she were truly the target, she should have been slain in front of the shrine. Instead, the spirit only chose to drive her mad. In my opinion, I'm doubtful that she's your hooligan.
Well, who is hooligan then? Even after discussing the matter further, we failed to arrive at a convincing answer to this mystery. That means we're still lacking information. We have no choice but to keep investigating the subject. Which means that our next destination will be the place Abe mentioned earlier. The Fox Forest behind the school.
Hooray! Haunted forest! Gonna get shot at! Why didn't I just go to medical school like my mother suggested?
Because if you had, you'd end up like Daimon in a coma.
I mean,
By the time-
America, you get shot at the first time, you get used to it.
By the time we finish our discussion, the sun is pretty much set. The night phase of our investigation is about to begin. Either Hiroo or Mashita will accompany me for the night. The other will stay here. Give you a hint, it's gonna be you, Mashita.
I'll be managing the sacred objects in Mo's stead tonight. Come to me whenever you've gathered enough lost souls.
You're gonna help us out, Yasouka.
But of course, far more knowledge about the spirit world than you lot. I should be able to use that knowledge to assist you somehow. Experience is the best teacher after all.
It's dangerous, though.
I appreciate your concern. But I've already lived a long, full life. I don't really value my life as much as I used to. I'd rather not see anyone younger than me die, though. So please, allow me to be of service, Yoshiki.
All right. Seeing that we are dealing with spirits here, I'm grateful to have an expert with us. Still, I can't have her walking around the forest in that beautiful kimono. I'll just have her stay here.
You better stay here too, Maruhashi. At least until we've got a clear answer who hooligan is. Tongue twister.
Sure, I don't mind. I can just ask Miss Yasouka to give me life advice.
Life advice? You're too young for that.
Everyone has their own problems, you know? It doesn't matter how old they are. Even my own grandchild.
And just like that, the three women quickly become immersed in their chit-chat. As I look at them,
Hey,
Mashita approaches me.
Take this, Ishiki.
He hands over a paper bag. There's something heavy inside. Heavier than those teeth I've been picking up.
It isn't with your teeth.
I run my fingers along the paper bag. It seems to be made of metal and has a rectangular section, leading to a more rounded section. But wait. But Mashita, this is...
Lower your voice, idiot. Want the others to find out?
I don't know how to use one of these.
Relax. This one doesn't have a safety. Just aim and pull the trigger. Still, because it doesn't have a safety, be very careful with it. Just wave it around and make it go off by accident.
Don't give this kind of thing to civilians.
For your own safety. No idea what we could be dealing with, and if something happens to me, you'll be glad you have it. Hesitate to use it when needed, you hear me?
Oh, okay. Suspicious indeed.
What are you two doing?
Nothing.
Oh, you're a terrible liar, Yoshiki.
Nah, it's fine. If we're all set, then let's get on with this investigation. The Fox Forest is located in the northern corner of the school, just beyond the Shrine Gate. To get to the Shrine Gate, take the road in front of the clock tower.
I hope we find something. Maybe Kakuta will be there. We haven't seen him since he ran off.
We have no idea where he went, though. Sorry to say, but there's nothing we can do about it.
I recall Kakuta's parting words to us. I was summoned, I have to go, or else I'll be killed. Who called Kakuta, and for what reason?
Madoka?
Hiroo, you look like you have something on your mind.
Sorry about that. Discord crashed. By the way, Yoshiki, isn't Nakamatsu at Kujo Mansion? Why don't you give him a call?
Aita may be able to research the background details of this case on the internet. While I'm still not sure I should involve him in this, we're in dire need of information now. If I have any questions, I should call him.